Doorbell cameras capture more than just deliveries. Here are 8 disturbing incidents that will make you think twice about answering the door. On November 30th, 2021, a woman in Dallas shared a video of a man standing outside her apartment late at night. Her Ring doorbell camera captured him lurking outside her door almost every night. She said she had reported him to the police since October 31st, but little had been done to stop him. Here's the footage she recorded. In the videos, the man stands outside, sometimes talking to himself. At one point, he holds a beer before walking away. A few minutes later, he comes back, looking drunk and stumbling. Then, he grabs the door handle, trying to get into the woman's apartment.
What? Huh? On your knees. Bro. On your knees now. On your knees. Bro. On your knees. What's the issue? I'm not gonna say it one more time. Bro, what's the issue? On your knees now. What's the issue? I'm not around. What's the issue? On your knees now. What's the issue? What's the issue?
This next incident took place on May 8, 2022 in Houston, Texas, when 29-year-old Joshua DeLoach entered the house and confronted his roommate, Justin Emoji, with a weapon.
This morning, a man charged with robbing and kidnapping his own roommate finally arrested.
A wild story, and this man is now expected in court coming up this morning. 29-year-old Joshua DeLoach is seen here in this surveillance home video, accused of pointing a gun at his roommate earlier this month when he was asked to pay his rent or get out. He allegedly stole $6,000 and jewelry from his roommate, then tied up his roommate and put him in the trunk of his own car.
Right after the incident, Joshua DeLoach stole $6,000 in jewelry from his roommate, tied him up, and forced him into the trunk of his own car. This next video shows a shocking incident where a middle-aged Asian couple was targeted in a follow-home robbery. A masked man with a gun attacked them in southern Seattle, Washington. The footage was first shared on Reddit by a user. Here's what the Ring camera captured. The woman saw the intruder just in time and quickly locked the door to keep him out. Then, the man noticed the Ring camera and started destroying it. To make things even scarier, before the camera cut off, it showed he wasn't alone. Late one night in Little Beach, South Carolina, a woman named Savannah captured something terrifying on her Ring camera. Around 10:20 p.m., a man showed up at her door, violently slamming his body against it, trying to break in. After several attempts, he stumbled back and fell over the porch railing. Terrified, Savannah called the police. The Myrtle Beach Police Department stated that officers took the man to the hospital for treatment before arresting him. It was clear he was either under the influence of drugs or experiencing a manic episode. Either way, it was a terrifying situation. This next video captures a bizarre moment from January 2019 in Salinas, California. A man named Roberto Daniel Arroyo was caught on a Ring doorbell camera spending hours in the early morning licking a family's doorbell. The homeowners, who weren't home at the time, were alerted to the strange activity through the Ring's motion detection. Here's what was recorded. The Salinas Police Department reviewed the footage and identified Arroyo, who had previous run-ins with the law. He was charged with misdemeanors for prowling and theft, but the bigger concern was his apparent need for mental health support. His behavior was deeply unsettling.
An executive at 3M is accused of stalking a woman and peeping in her home's windows.
This case started when the victims opened their blinds and saw footprints in the snow by the ground level windows. Then they put up a video camera that caught the man returning. Hudson police responded when a neighbor saw a man outside the home who looked just like the person in the video, which was captured and circulated among neighbors the night before. Police say they traced the vehicle leaving the scene to Cessna, and in the criminal complaint, write that Robert looked exactly like the person in their surveillance camera footage, especially his hairline. Cessna denied it was him, but police say his story conflicts with his wife's story about what they did that night. According to police, several neighborhood witnesses helped them identify Cessna and his vehicle. Prosecutors charged Cessna with felony stalking. 4 women, including a teenage girl, were living inside. But rather than take the case to trial, the St. Croix County District Attorney offered a plea deal that will likely leave Cessna with a clean criminal record. The stalking charge is dropped, and instead, less serious misdemeanor trespassing and disorderly conduct charges added.
To the crime of disorderly conduct, count 2, what is your plea?
No contest.
Cessna pleaded no contest, meaning he admits there's enough evidence to convict him, but a conviction won't go on his record unless he reoffends in the next 3 years.
Disappointed.
This mother and 16-year-old daughter live in that home and say despite this not being a serious crime in the eyes of the law, it's had a very serious impact on them.
I'm a lot more jumpy. You look under your car, around your car, at the corner side of your house before you go in. We carry mace.
They're also upset the court process didn't reveal Cessna's motivation. Cessna technically is not on probation. He's going to be monitored by the St. Croix County District Attorney's Office, and again, they will dismiss the charges if he goes 3 years without reoffending.
In Hudson, Wisconsin, a doorbell camera captured a man sneaking up to a 24-year-old woman's ground floor window and peering through the blinds on at least 3 separate nights before his arrest. The women living there only noticed something was wrong after finding footprints in the snow leading to their window. The man was later identified as Robert Saxena, the executive president of the 3 AM company at the time. This next video shows a man peering into the window of a 22-year-old model from Florida. After installing a Ring camera, she captured footage of the stalker creeping around her house. He showed up just minutes after she got home, suggesting he was following her. Despite multiple reports to the police, no action was taken, and he returned a week later. Feeling unsafe, she has since moved away. Police suspected Gonzalez, a former family friend, but lacked solid evidence until a search of his home revealed matching clothing and digital proof placing him at the scene. The disturbing case gained widespread media attention. This next video captures the terrifying moment a man broke into a family's home. Jonathan Gonzalez entered while a mother and her baby were asleep, and security cameras recorded him moving around the bedroom before approaching the woman and acting inappropriately. Police suspected Gonzalez, a former family friend, but lacked solid evidence until a search of his home revealed matching clothing and digital proof placing him at the scene. The disturbing case gained widespread media attention,